Good morning, happy Friday. We survived another week. Somehow, some way, we made it through. And happy International Women's Day to all who observe. So, time for a little self-care. I am so glad I am so ready. Time for a little rest, relaxation, rejuvenation. What are you going to do for yourself? What are you going to do to celebrate you, to celebrate surviving another week? Take a walk, go to the park, watch a movie, read a book, take yourself to lunch, have lunch with your bestie, date night with your spouse or significant other. If you have a family, I do hope that you try to have a family night, family game night. You go play miniature golf, you go bowling, you play board games, you watch a movie together. It's important. It really is. For everybody. Please teach your kids about self-care. Please. Kids can go through burnout, believe it or not. Some people think it's ridiculous. Because they're kids, they can do anything. It didn't bother me. Really? Think about it. Think about when you were their age and you would get overwhelmed. You might have a lot of homework, tests, important tests coming up, projects at school coming up that are tough. Sports, maybe you're involved in band or choir or orchestra, and that's coming up. You have a concert coming up. There's a lot of stuff. And then maybe your child is involved in community sports activities. It's a lot for a child. It would be a lot for an adult. If you think about adults, us, we have our day jobs, we might have a family to deal with, and then you're on committees, or, you go to trivia night, or you're involved in community organizations. It can be a lot. You really feel like you're pulled a lot of different directions. Sweetheart, kids can feel that way too. Give them a chance to vent and to have a little downtime. Try to give them 1 hour, at least an hour before bed to chill without their iPad, without their phone. Read a book, a real life book. Read a book. Listen to music, calm music, no heavy metal. Teach your kids self-care. Earlier, I posted a cute post about being brave and magnificent, and you are. We all are. When you get up and you go out into the world every day, there's some not very nice people, not very nice situations in this world. It takes a certain amount of bravery. And to survive that, it's kind of magnificent. You go to work, you do a great job at work. Okay, you do an adequate job at work, you still have a job. And you go home and you deal with your family, your spouse and your kids. Maybe you have parents that are older that you have to deal with, or siblings or relatives, whatever the case may be. You're juggling a lot of balls, and I'm very proud of you. You're doing it. It may not be easy, but you're doing it. And if no one has told you lately, you are brave, you are magnificent, and I am damn proud of you. Give yourself a pat on the back. It's okay. I love the Tim McGraw song, Always Be Humble and Kind. Love that song. So it's okay to pat yourself on the back. You don't need to shout it from the rooftops. But yeah, it's okay to say, I'm doing pretty good. I'm proud of myself. I have accomplished a lot. I've done a lot of really good things for a lot of people in my, 64, almost 65 years. I have a lot to be proud of, and I am proud of myself. And anytime I talk to my son and his family, I tell each of them how proud I am of them. And not just, I'm really proud of you. No, I tell them, you guys are magnificent. I don't know how you do it. I am so damn proud of you every time I talk to him. And he's a grown man. He's 45 years old, so. But it's nice to hear it. We need to hear that. And if you don't hear it from somebody else, honey, look in the mirror and say it to yourself. It's okay. And lastly, as we're honoring people, and it is International Women's Day, to all who observe, happy International Women's Day, if I haven't said it before. We wear red on Fridays to honor our active duty military around the world. and our veterans and law enforcement and their brave and magnificent families. They are absolute rock stars. I don't know how y'all do it, but you do it. And again, I'm damn proud of you. Where would we be without you guys? You know, the families hold it all together. They make it work. Somehow, some way, they make it work. You know, it's a miracle in some situations, but they do it, and it's just amazing. So, practice self-care this weekend, please. You cannot serve others from an empty cup. Take care of you. Thank you. Have a good weekend.